Hello, everyone. Y'all see what I got right here? We are going to set up our second elevated raised bed because one just wasn't enough. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am a home gardener in Southwest Ohio. I am in Zone 6B, and I attempt to grow all of my own food for a family of four, and I'm growing food for family and friends, including neighbors as well. So I want to make sure I'm growing nutritious, no pesticides, fully ripened vegetables for my family and friends to enjoy. So, in order to grow enough food, y'all, I need a couple different ways of growing that food. And I'm getting older. I'm getting much older, and bending is not as easy as it used to be, trying to get down to the ground for food or for the garden, I should say. So I have metal raised beds to kind of bring the ground up a little bit. But in addition to that, y'all, I have this elevated raised bed, which is to waist level, which is perfect when my back is giving out on me. So we set this bed up together a few weeks ago, and I had 12 different crops, root crops, that we started in this raised bed together. 12 different crops in this teeny little space. And I love this bed so much, y'all, I got another. So, yep, y'all, I got another just to the side of it here. Here's another one. This one I think is 5.5 feet long, and it's only 1.5 foot wide, where the other one I think is 6 feet long and 2 feet wide. But anyway, it's got wheels just like the other one, y'all. And there's one particular green I can't just seem to grow enough of. And those are like turnip greens, mustard greens. I grow plenty of collard greens, but rape or rap, however you say it, I just found seeds last year and someone sent me seeds as well. So I grew some. I was able to harvest them. They tasted delicious, but I didn't get enough to put up. So in this bed, we are going to focus on rape, whatever you call those greens that my grandmother used to grow for me when I was a kid that I loved so much. It brought so many memories back. We're going to do that, and we're going to do carrots. And let me show you why we're going to do some carrots. So 2 days ago, the little pesky squirrel got up here and dug up my carrots and dug up my radishes. Now, I've been able to try to get most of them, that radish is still dug up, to get most of them back in here. So I think most of them will survive. But y'all, I need to get some more carrots in the ground so that I got plenty for my family. The radish, I think we're okay because my family didn't really, oh, the bottom of that was gone. My family don't really eat that many radish, so I'm not worried about the radish, but the carrots I need. So that's what we're going to plant in our new bed today. Now, this bed comes with instructions on how to put it together. I think it took me maybe 30 or 45 minutes to put it together. Super easy. It didn't have that plastic film that you see on a lot of the metal raised beds. This didn't have any of that. And the sides is like one long piece. So it's not like I had to put together a whole bunch of itty bitty little pieces to get to the side. So about 30 to 45 minutes, I was talking and playing around with my family and my kids and everything. So I probably could have done it a little faster if I had just focused. Instructions are there. It tells you how to do it. Now this bed is deeper than what I absolutely need. And so that I'm not putting all my soil in the bottom of this bed here, y'all, what I did, I took all kinds of cardboard. I got cardboard in here on the bottom to keep me from having to use so much soil in this bed. Now, well, there you go. Get down. Now, this bed has a bottom in it, but it's got drainage. So when the water comes in, it drains to the sides and out the bottom. cardboard is organic matter, right? It's brown matter. It's going to over time break down. So it's not going to hurt the bed at all. And it'll still let water flow through. This is fine. I'm not putting typical like wood and sticks and that kind of matter in here. I think it's going to take it just too long to break down, but I think cardboard will be fine. And I did put cardboard in the other one as well. Talking to Vego Garden, they said that that was okay. Initially we were worried, but they said it was okay. And so I used some of the packaging itself from that bed. Some of the packaging, I threw that in the bottom as well. In addition to this brown matter now, y'all, it's time for us to add our soil. And the soil we're going to add in here is Happy Frog. Being that this bed is only 1.5 feet wide, I'm going to treat this like I got 5 square feet of bed to work with. It's a little more than that, but you get the idea. And I'm hoping putting the brown matter in there, the cardboard in there, I'm hoping that'll keep me from having to add so much. And over time, I know it's going to settle and I'm going to have to add more. But for this first round, I'm hoping 3 bags will be enough. Now we are in April, so I'm still planting cool season crops. You know, we got down to like 30 degrees last night. Tonight, I think we have frost scheduled. So I can't put warm season crops in just yet. So I'm hoping I can get this rape green to grow for me. And then we can put something else in here later in the season. And then in the fall, guess what, y'all? We can come back and put some more. Like, I don't even grow enough of this to share yet. My first priority is to grow enough food for my family so we don't have to buy it. Second priority is to help my neighbor and family and friends. All right, y'all, it took 2 cubic foot bags is what it took to fill this bed up with the cardboard and everything that I have in the bottom. But y'all, it's full, y'all. She's pretty. She's real pretty. Let me roll it back down this way. Yes, I got the wheel kit. Y'all, I love the wheel kit because I can roll this bed all over my patio so my girls have room to play without messing with my veggies, if you know what I mean. The next thing that we need to do is put in our fertilizer. This is Dr. Earth. It's just an organic fertilizer that I like to use. There are others out there. Use whichever one works best for you. And if you haven't figured out by now, I am a Vego Garden affiliate. So I do have coupon codes and, you know, they sponsor a lot of different things and they are sponsoring this video. I only do videos on things that I think I can use, that I can get something out of. And I wouldn't have got the second one if the first one wasn't working. You know what I mean? So we got our fertilizer in and I got this bed super full because I know it's going to drop. And I just lightly mixed it in on top right here. Where are my seeds? I just need a little something to separate this bed because I am going to put carrots down on this one end. And I want to be able to keep the carrots separate from all of the rape greens. And I know somebody's going to correct me and say, Kim, you're saying it wrong. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. That's what my grandmother used to call it. And since that's what my grandmother called it, that's what I got in my head. All right, and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle the seeds onto this bed. I think it's called broadcasting. I think is what it's called. And y'all, I was able to find these at, what is it called? True Leaf Market is where I was able to find them. And now I got enough of these seeds to probably feed the whole state of Ohio. So I went from not having any to too many. And down on this other end, y'all, we're going to put carrots. Rolanka is the one I'm going for because that's supposed to be my storage carrot this year. And that's what got dug up over there. And that would be 16 carrots per square. But I'm broadcasting because, y'all, I don't have great carrot germination. One is I probably don't keep my ground wet enough, right? The soil wet enough for it to germinate, especially with my travel schedule and everything. And then, you know, I just don't give them the love and attention that I give everything else. The second one that we're going to do is called Lila Lusang. Lila Lusang, it's a purple carrot. Here's a picture of it right here. Now, this is the first time I'm planting it this year. I think I got a few last year because I got the seeds kind of late, but we're going to plant a few more and just broadcasting these seeds as well. Now, we'll come back and thin them out if they germinate, but for now, I think this is good enough. Let me get my labels. So I got Lila Lusang on that end and Rolanka on this end. But they're kind of like mixed together, but they're in there. Now we have to cover these seeds up. So I should have saved a little bit of my soil to do that. So let me go grab some soil and we're going to lightly sprinkle soil on top of all of this. All right, I'm coming in with my shovel or with my scoop of soil and just lightly cover everything up. This is Happy Frog as well. I think carrots are like 1/8 of an inch deep. So in other words, it just need a light coating of soil. But I'll tell you, like I always tell everybody, follow the directions on your seed packs. All right, y'all, I think we did it. So the new bed is set up. I got my greens over here. I got my carrots over there. And this is 1.5 feet wide by 5.5 feet long. It's got storage underneath. It's got wheels and it moves super, super easy for us. And if you're interested in this bed or any of the Vego Garden products, there's always a link below in all of my videos where you can get to the website, see everything that they have to offer. In addition to that, I have a coupon code down there that you can use with your purchase or with your orders. Another bed in, another Vego Garden product done, and it's going to bring us tons and tons of delicious food to eat this season. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel and you'll get to see all of the different projects that I got going on in elevated raised beds, metal raised beds, all kinds of fun stuff, including like some of their herb containers, their rolling tomato containers. I use a ton of Vego Garden products and you'll get to see how those products work throughout the season for me. So until next time, and I hope there'll be a next time that you choose to hang out at Kim's Cozy Corner with me. Talk to you again real soon. Bye.